Here we go. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Welcome back to another live episode of Taking a Risk. Here we are. We're at our friend's campsite. This is Jeff. He's the proud dad of Dean and Gertie with Dean and Gertie Adventures, right?
Dean and Gertie Explore the World.
Explore the World. My apologies. Make sure you check them out. We're going to be here tonight. We're having a bonfire with them. The kids are best friends. There's Dean right there. I don't know if he showed up. Did you see yourself on there? You can watch on the little camera here. There you are. This is Dean, the star of Dean and Gertie, one of the stars, of course. You want to talk about what you guys do?
Well, we explore the world, as you can tell from the logo.
They explore the world.
We go explore history and learn about stuff.
Is history your favorite?
Yes.
Did you know that history is my favorite too?
No.
Yes. Jackson didn't tell you that?
No.
So they actually met. Jackson, Evelyn, and Yasmin met them at the playground. This is just right on the other side of the RV here. And then that's how we got introduced as parents, because that's just how it happens, right?
Yeah.
That's just how it has to happen. That's how it happens at school, too. When the kids are at school, you know, they always talk about their friends at home, and then you try to meet up with their parents, but it just never happens. With the RV life, it actually does happen. You have to meet their parents, or they're out and about. So hello, everybody that's joining us.
We really try to figure out is like how to build a community in your RV lifestyle. That's a lot of, like you said, comes through the kids. Like we meet so many parents just through our kids, and
community,
some really great people.
Community is 100% key in the RV community. It's so prevalent that you have to go out and meet people. I mean, you could go out in the woods all by yourself in boondock somewhere, but if you're going to come to a resort like this, you're going to meet people. And so far, we've only ever met friendly people. Haven't had any issues with anybody, any RV families. And of course, the kids always, they just become best friends overnight. It's literally how it works.
Absolutely. I'd say, you know, just being open-minded.
Yeah.
And also being approachable. As I always say, it's like, you know, one of those things where if you're, you know, if you seem standoffish and you're not approachable, then
you'll still make friends.
You'll still make friends, but you're not going to make as many.
No, but it's so weird because I'm very standoffish. I don't like talking to anybody. But here I am. I always make friends. I always have to talk to people. It's always the neighbors who are talking to me. It's kind of funny. Have you done one of these before? So this is your very first live ever. Look at that. There's almost 60 people watching you right now. Did you know that? And look, they're commenting in the chats. They're saying hello. They're asking questions. They'd like to know where we're going to go and what we're going to do.
Awesome.
So Honey is actually back at our RV with the baby. I'm not sure. Maybe she's trying to put him to sleep. He's a screamer, in case you guys don't remember. He screams a lot. So she's trying to calm him down a little bit. Hello, everybody that's in here. I think I hear her.
She's making her way.
Sounds like her hoof beats.
Oh, yeah, that's her.
Don't tell her I said that.
I would not. I would put my I do not say that about it.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. This is going to be a unique live. We're going to talk for just a little bit. Sorry you guys missed us. Everybody all right over there?
Yeah. Checking on everybody.
Mom's coming with food. Yeah, that little rocking chair is wild. And then we're just going to kind of like gravitate towards the little fire pit that we have here, and we're just going to circle around. You guys can enjoy it with us.
Oh, you're already live because it didn't even tell me you were.
It's almost 10 o'clock.
You are live?
Yes.
Oh.
You want to sit here?
No.
Why don't you go play with kids?
So here, I'll show you guys around. I'll show you guys what we're doing tonight. Put that so I can see it. Let's fall down the hill. There you go. Jackson's already by the fire pit. Check it out. The kiddos, they're already telling each other campfire stories, and they're enjoying themselves. So Lucy from Vermont, I am not. I know I've heard the term before, but I'm not familiar with geocaching. But Jeff might be. Jeff, are you familiar with the term geocaching?
Yeah, a little bit.
So what is it, and what is it about?
So basically, people hide things or trinkets.
Oh, it's those types of things. Okay, I have seen those. Okay.
Then you would find locations and search for it.
Yeah, but
I mean, some of them are really hard to find, and they hide them very intricately, and you then add a little note or add your own piece to it, and it kind of builds. And as that geocache community, same thing. Like They
No
like to
way.
kind of build on things. And,
Okay, so the only ones that I've ever seen, it's always like some guy and he's just like randomly talking about a pole he's searching or like an area he's searching, and then he finds it. You know, in my mind, I'm like, okay, he planted this,
right.
and then he just finds it. It's always weird how he's like not finding it, not finding it, not finding it. Then, oh, here it is. All of a
Right,
sudden.
and they're always in like the most obscure locations,
Yeah.
but that's the whole. I think that's the fun of it. is
So there's
that-
actually people out there who set these up for other people.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
No way. That's
We were
not
actually
something
at
I know.
the last RV. The last RV place we were at had a geocache
Oh, that's
contest
cool.
and or whatever, and they had their own stuff too, so
No
they would have
way.
people come out. Got the
Hello,
kids,
Grandma.
and family involved in it. It was pretty cool.
That sounds amazing. Oh wow, that pizza looks great. They're like puffed up, huh? That's pretty cool. Here's the honey for people who are asking. Hold on, I'll film you.
From the
How
are you?
She just ran home to grab snacks. Look at that. Beautiful.
Look at this pizza.
There you go. See, he screams. He's gonna have to keep
You okay?
quiet. Getting close to quiet
Hold on,
time.
Can you
But it is Saturday.
rip the pizza? Just get the just crust on the crust.
You want the
Oh yeah, he chews on the crust.
Yeah, he'll eat the
Can we
very
just
crust.
go over
Yeah,
here?
yeah.
Oh,
Sorry
that's
for the
the whole thing.
tardiness. Of
That's
course,
okay,
we're
I don't care,
orchestrating
that's it.
getting all the
I just wasn't sure
circus
what you-
performers together and making
asking,
sure that
yeah.
they're all acting right. Good lord.
What?
I'm talking about why we're late.
Oh.
This guy will sit on camera all day, like he's
That's
he's a
perfectly
ham
fine.
for sure, man.
Evelyn, look, you're on camera right there. There you go.
Let me just sit
Are you gonna
down
go
and
roast
try
some more
to-
marshmallows?
Will you roast me a marshmallow?
Yeah, buddy.
So cute, kiddo.
Jackson. Oh, but I
Although
wanted
you
to-
like yours really burnt.
Yeah, Dad's the one who roasts them.
Yeah, I'm not. It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll do my own. You doing yours? You gonna do one for yourself?
I'm doing one for you.
You're gonna do one for me? Okay.
All right, you guys. I needed to show you. Can you even see my pizza?
It's a little dark.
Okay, hang on. Well,
Here,
it's not gonna be dark.
I got a light for
But do
you.
you like yours?
I like it
Here you go.
medium.
Got it?
Brown.
All right.
Not
Oh, this one's actually not even that good compared to the rest of them. But look how good this pizza looks, you
Lower
guys.
it down just a little bit. There you go.
This was made in a pizza oven.
No.
It's called a Paisano
Yeah, it's a Paisano.
granite stone oven, and it is amazing.
It's pretty cool. I gotta say.
Mm.
And that is literally just a store-bought frozen pizza. I
You
think
kids
it's
have never played a video game.
Walmart
Tombstone.
brand.
Is it?
No, Walmart brand, great
Well,
value
except at
brand.
The arcade, like we went to the arcade.
Oh, I get the
But
bitten
there's
one.
like mine.
That is some thick crust. I don't know if I
Arcade,
like the
I'm
crust
gonna
that
give
thick.
you this.
Mm.
I'm gonna give you this. Don't throw it
There
out.
you go, baby.
You can get a free 350 miles. Just because it came.
Those ones taste like pizza, supposedly, but I don't really know.
I don't even buy Pringles. My dad doesn't let me. Want to be your first?
It was definitely a
No,
wonderful night.
Jackson, no.
Yeah.
Dad, can I?
Is there one of these open?
Hey, Dad, can I try a Pringles?
Yeah. Is there
Sure.
one of these open? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
right.
didn't want to open a new one.
Where's the Pringles?
Oh, I don't care. I can eat graham crackers,
There's a chick.
just plain graham crackers all day long.
Well, I was having somebody make me a
More.
s'more, but I think it's going to be extra crispy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's perfect.
Mm.
You don't want pizza?
You can have the rest.
You want pink?
You can have
All
the
right.
rest.
You can have the
Are
bar.
there any
Both
comments?
No, no.
There's tons of them.
Oh.
Is that the skin?
We have 70 people watching. 70 wonderful, amazing
70
people.
people that are crazy to watch our live.
Sticky pick away from me.
Go burn it again.
I made a thumbnail, and I didn't see that you were live, so I didn't
Oh,
add it.
I saw them commenting about it. It must have been really good. People liked it.
I didn't even add it.
Oh, never mind then. It must have been just our regular background photo then of the woods.
Oh yeah.
That's it over here.
They're taking a risk thing.
That's it over here, Jackson. Mommy.
Oh my goodness. That pizza is bomb.
I'm not a fan.
Look at Baron, he's enjoying it.
Ralph.
He's like, I'm not a fan.
It's got like a smoky taste to it.
Well, it's because it went over the fire.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happens with the, like the Paisano. That it gives it.
turned on.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh.
That's strange.
None of
Okay.
them. None of them.
It's not a good smoky. It's like a burnt smoky.
I think it ain't even broke. Oh, you know what it could actually be? It could actually be from the burnt part on the actual stone.
Yeah, you gotta clean it.
It's on fire.
I hope people are able to focus on all the different conversations that are going on.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys are doing it. Okay,
Well,
so I
hello,
want to
welcome
know.
to everybody that's coming in.
All right, so I have a quiz for you guys.
So we're actually Central Time right now.
Yeah, I don't think we need to put it on the
I'm
fire
from
anymore.
Ohio, so that's traditionally Eastern
Throws me
Time.
off, yeah.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love being an hour behind. I feel like I have more time in me.
Here,
Although
yeah.
it's tricky for us, we have to kind of keep the kids on school
Yeah.
on Eastern Time. So
Yeah, it's weird.
we try when we relocate, no matter where we go, we always try to stay
On the
We tried that too, but yeah, we'd be an hour ahead right now. It'd be 11 o'clock.
Right. That's why I'm like, it gives me a good excuse to be like, all right, it's bedtime. The sun is still up. Like, yeah, it's 11 o'clock. Sorry.
All right, we got to roast some marshmallows for people. Ed Livewire would like a marshmallow. We gotta roast some marshmallows.
Here you go.
Oh, here, let's show them. Show them how delicious that marshmallow is.
This one
That
is
is a really good
yeah,
snack.
compliments of Evelyn. It's nice and crispy.
I'm actually gonna make you one, Ed. Hang on. All right, so this one is gonna be Ed's. So let's go roast it. No more marshmallows. No.
All right, kids are getting cut off of marshmallows. Dean's coming over here. He's got something to do. Something to say. Nope, you're running away.
Hey, Dean, come here.
Careful over on that side. Remember, I told you. There's a snake that
What
lives
would you
over
like
there.
to tell them, Evelyn? There's Gertie over there behind Evelyn's big head. She's the other star of Dean and Gertie Explore the World. You want to wave at the camera?
Hey, Dean, come here.
You get out of her way.
What's up?
Yeah, I don't like what is happening to my kid.
You doing that is not going to make me any less quiet.
Who?
Mom,
Stop.
pinching my neck.
Enough. Settle your body,
Parenting going on. Look at that. Evelyn loves you. Look at that. She does the same thing I do. Oh, I love these kids. Aaron's actually being quiet in the background.
What are you doing over there? You got a little beard on you
She's got
there.
some schmutz.
Santa, where's
schmutz
Santa?
on
Can I see Santa?
All right, let's see that marshmallow that Mom's roasting. She's burning it. Sorry, Ed. She's burning your marshmallow.
Did he say you wanted it not burnt?
I don't know anybody who likes burnt marshmallows.
I do.
Like,
Except
you guys
I
don't like them. You just don't know any better.
See,
Right.
I don't like
No,
marshmallows.
not a lot of
Just a
people.
little bit.
Exactly. Burnt marshmallows are disgusting. I'm going to take it to the fire and show everybody how she's burning Ed's marshmallow right now.
Look, I'm actually not even really burning it. Look, I only burnt it right on the tip. That's it. But look at this marshmallow.
Okay, but those marshmallows are so hard to cook because one side cooks and the other side doesn't.
Look at these. That one looks amazing.
It looks all right. You're doing a great job, honey. Just keep it up. There we go.
Okay, where? Talk about your baby stove. Come closer. We all have to be rested. Come on. You move your feet, you lose your feet.
Oh yeah, you're not burning it, huh? Over there playing firefighter.
All right, Ed. I did burn it a little bit, but hey,
Look, that
was-
one part right there looks really good.
That
one
looks
part
so
looks really
good.
good.
No, this part looks really good.
It's dark. It's dark. You're showing black stuff on a dark screen. It's dark over there. Back it up where the lights are. There's our screamer. Oh, his binky's over here.
That's how Evelyn probably got that on her chest. Oh my gosh, bro.
Come over here, we'll get it off.
Mommy has. Actually, no, I didn't bring baby wipes.
You do need baby wipes. Hope you guys are enjoying the craziness. This is our life.
Welcome to the Rizk house.
Did he really drop his binky already? Or did he pull it out of his mouth?
He
just to
wants
scream?
out.
You're done.
He's like,
Oh, he's got it in his hand over there. He's got it in his hand.
He dropped it. He's getting it now.
Catherine says she loves burnt marshmallows. Diane says she loves burnt marshmallows. Lynette says she loves burnt marshmallows.
You don't have any.
Where y'all at?
All right. Here is Dean's s'more.
Stop getting so close.
Or Ed. Who did I say Dean? Ed's s'more. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that ooey gooey.
There you
Lower
go.
it. Oh, yeah.
there you
Look
go.
at that.
Yeah, one side looks great. Yeah, hiding the.
Oh, this is my favorite part.
Yeah.
That's so good.
You can't even see
You
what's
wiped it
on
off.
the hand.
I wiped you off.
And the marshmallow.
Where's the chocolate? Ooh, do you hear it cover my tongue?
No, that's how you normally sound.
Oh.
Where's the chocolate? Are you eating it?
Look
for
at
Ed?
that.
Yeah, your armpit looks great. There
Armpit.
you go. Watch out, she's got a knife.
Look at that, you guys. Oh my
You want me to
gosh.
Open that for you? You got it. There you go.
All right, you guys. We are accepting more donations for more marshmallows because these kids are about to eat this whole bag.
Yeah, the kids are definitely eating all the marshmallows. I'm gonna try to just prop this up right here.
I'm eating the chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Evelyn, you're so good on camera. You're so
Holy screamers.
He touched your butt.
It's past 10 o'clock. We gotta be quiet. We're gonna get in trouble.
He touched your butt.
This is why we don't come out after dark.
Everybody goes insane.
Oh, so Teresa says it's hard to make a toasted marshmallow with melted center. It is, but you just have to keep rotating it. You just have to keep rotating it. If it falls to one side, you quickly rotate it to the other side. And never be afraid to take it out of the fire and let it cool a little bit.
That's why you need that. You need.
Oh yeah, show them these. Those are really cool. Jeff has some of the coolest
It doesn't have to be bottom.
marshmallow sticks or campfire sticks that I've seen. You can literally rotate them from the base, which I think is super cool. You don't rotate them with your hand. You can, but there's a little nozzle or nozzle right here that you just spin it.
It's for marshmallow perfection.
And who actually makes these? Is this the brand right
Yeah,
here?
yeah.
I think that says Morel.
Wow.
Morel Hot Barbecue Set.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and this one,
The
I think
chocolate is
we-
very good.
they sponsored us on
Oh, very
another
cool.
deal, but I think on
Very
it was less than $10.
Bye bye.
Oh, wow.
Go with me, please.
All right, Evelyn, go make another marshmallow, I guess.
Here.
We're talking about the poop.
Felix.
Okay. Whoa. Watch what you're doing, honey.
There's Dean. Dean, what do you want to tell everybody?
You gonna keep
To subscribe to your
To like and subscribe to Dan and Grow to Explore the World.
Yes, make sure you guys head over there and check them out.
We're just getting started, but
How
Yes,
about
ma'am.
oh, I can add the link in there, right? Oh,
This is why it's important to have on-site fire extinguishers.
okay, no more. It's
Nope,
already
she's going right back into that
roasted
fire.
and toasted.
But now she needs a molten center.
here, she can use this plate.
No, Justin almost hooked me in. What's that?
In the Frank's Yes. Okay,
This is exactly why we need more marshmallows. More
Yeah.
sugar.
This is a really good time for marshmallows and sugar.
Oh, here you go.
Followed up the most epic.
Stop, because nobody was there.
Oh, did it? Well, that got too late.
We can't advertise for them. They're not paying us.
Come on.
We don't get paid by Pringles.
You got me all
Yeah,
gooey.
Pringles.
Don't eat it. Eat that one.
Oh, Jeannie, Evelyn, Jeannie says that chocolate is the best too. That's her favorite part of a s'more.
Who's that?
One of our subscribers that's watching right now.
We used to make s'mores with Reese's peanut butter cups.
Oh yeah, I've always loved. We do the. I like the. Cookies and
the white
cream.
chocolate one.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh, Ed's saying the video's freezing up. I think it is. It's going in and out of the. I keep seeing the thing flash up.
This is our connection.
Yeah, but it goes out for a second, comes right back in.
Probably because I just
But
jumped
yes, we were singing karaoke. I wish I could show everybody that because the kids did absolutely phenomenal.
on. Just jumped on.
We were playing.
Mark says he uses Kit Kats for his s'mores.
Here,
Oh,
pin the comment.
Kit Kat.
Here we go, guys. This is Dean and Gertie. Yeah, but they can't click on the pin.
Why? They can't on
Maybe on your screen. they
like
can click
on
it, but-
on mobile. I think they can.
I just popped the gassy. I have to try s'mores with Kit Kats.
Yeah, heck yeah, we should do that next time. We'll get a whole bunch of different types of candies and we'll make s'mores out of them.
Ooh, that would be awesome.
Do food taste test.
Yes,
We'll
see
do
which
that
one's the
next
best.
time. We'll do that next time. Sure.
You know what we had today for the first time? We went to we went into this little town, and when we were there, they were having their spring fest, and one of the vendors had a bunch of freeze dried candies,
Ooh.
and they had like every candy, like Laffy Taffy,
Yes.
and all those.
Hey, everyone.
Oh my gosh, I was like so fat and sick after.
Those are awesome. There was a guy that we met somewhere, I don't remember where, but he sent us a whole box of different types that he does.
Yeah.
He's from Columbus, so it was a neighborhood thing.
Yeah, and it's all
And,
over there. Buddy.
We tried them. Remember all those frozen freeze-dried candies that we tried?
Oh, I love
Those were
freeze-dried
amazing.
candies.
Oh my gosh, I've only ever had a couple.
Awesome.
Of them.
Thank you guys. You guys got 2 new subscribers so far.
Gigi.
Yes, Kathy Sweet and Ed Livewire said they subscribed.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you guys so much.
Those are probably too big.
Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness. She's so sweet with the marshmallow dripping off her face. And what do you tell everybody?
Oh, she said thank you so much for giving me pink. The
Oh my
stick.
goodness. She's
Just
so
for being
cute.
naughty earlier.
You're welcome.
Evelyn, no. Really? What are you doing?
We're just showing the love.
What pink stick? We're facing your
So people would like to know if we're going
No.
to Pigeon Forge. That is definitely on our list of places that I'd love
Can
to
I have
go.
them?
Sure.
I'll clean them. Thank you.
Would someone
Oh, I'm gonna fall.
Pigeon Forge was fun.
Oh, thank you so much, Patty and Linda. You got 2 more subscribers.
Ooh, Patty and Linda. Who's Patty and Linda?
They are people that are watching us right now. Do you know there's 84 people watching us?
No, I
you
didn't.
guys are
There's 84
amazing.
people watching you
I
guys.
can't
just
even
stare at
count
the
that
screen.
high.
This is Jackson. This is me. And this is Gary.
There you go. Dean introducing everybody. Wonderful
If I turn
job,
the
buddy.
propane down, will it turn this
How do you
down too?
subscribe? 65,
What's
70,
How do you turn the propane
77,
down?
70.
Yes, thank you all so very much for subscribing. They definitely need the love.
Thank you.
They go on a lot of cool adventures.
167.
Monica. That's not your wife, right? His wife is named Monica too.
Yeah.
She just subscribed to your own channel.
Oh no, no,
Monica Blackwell?
Yes,
No.
Monica Blackwell just subscribed to you guys as well.
No.
that's definitely not my wife.
You want to tell her thank you? She's right there. She's right here.
Kathy
Right
Sweet
there.
did too, and so did Patty. And so did Patty.
You're
So did
awesome.
post a
Thank you.
comment.
Oh, be careful. Remember, there's a hill right there, baby.
Hey, Dean and Gertie's mom. Monica.
Hey,
Should
you
we
gotta stop
post a
shouting,
comment?
okay?
Should we post a comment? I'm coming.
No, you can just tell them. They're right there. You just tell
Thank you
them.
for subscribing.
There you go. Awesome job.
Thank you for subscribing.
Hey, little one, come over here. I'll wipe your face off.
What types of adventures have you guys gone on so far that's your favorite?
Hi, Santa.
Oh man, we went to
Tryon's Palace.
we
That's
went to
my
Tryon
favorite.
Palace in North Carolina. We went to the original Pepsi,
Oh, very cool.
where they invented
Use a
Pepsi
Reese
Cola.
cup
That
for
was pretty
chocolate
cool.
and light
Very cool.
We were getting ready to do a video about Lincoln's new sale. We went to where Abraham Lincoln grew up, and
How
so
interesting.
we'll do a video on that here pretty soon. And we'll do another video on Glen Rose, Texas, where we got to walk in this riverbed where they have thousands of dinosaur footprints.
Yes.
That was probably
Yeah, it was really cool.
Ramona wants to know what's your channel's name.
Dean and Gertie explore the world.
Dean and Gertie explore the world. How long have you guys been full time?
We have been full time a
0 days.
year and a half.
A year and a
0
half.
days. The everywhere family.
Yay, there she is. There's
Look at
Jessica and
that.
Riker and Zach.
What?
Say hello. You can wave at them. They're
Hey,
right
wait
there.
a minute. Taking a risk.
Yeah, that's mommy.
Wait, where's taking a risk?
That's us right there. Taking a risk.
I've got a wet rag if you want to wipe her face
Oh,
off.
thank you.
She's
See, it's
Marshmallow
Santa
head to
right
toe.
now. You want a trip?
no, we don't need any chips.
Hey.
So how many states have you guys been to?
We have been
25.
to 26.
26.
Jackson,
Good
Yeah.
wanna go
Lord.
play?
Yeah, you guys can go play.
Let's go,
Yep.
Jackson. Let's
Yeah,
go.
Yeah, we've been exploring for a little while.
Jackson,
Oh
my God.
We
The
found
kid
that the
guys, there's
kids
a cord right here.
we found that the kids really kind of migrated
You
to a
wanna
lot
go
of
Uh-uh.
You want to stay?
the old history stuff. So that was pretty cool because I'm a history buff. My wife's a history buff, and we just happened to go to a couple of these like historic locations, and the kids were just like question after question after question, and so
I
we
love
kind of
it.
figured like that's our in.
Uh,
And we wanted to travel and teach the kids anyways, so now this whole thing, so our whole summer is pretty much like old school history. We're doing Gettysburg and Williamsburg and Plymouth and all of those fun things this summer, so I'm interested to see how the kids pick up on some of that old history.
That's awesome. I love
Should
just
be cool.
talking to them. They always tell me facts. It's really cool every time I talk to them. We were learning about frogs today. They taught me about toads, and they were teaching me about wild raspberries.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I got
Got a
you.
casualty.
I got you.
Casualty
I
of fooling
gotcha.
around.
Come here.
You
Watch this,
Come on, Dad.
Come on.
Dean, watch
We got it.
What hurts? Oh, there's marshmallow on your toes. I'm gonna eat your
Come
toes.
over Tell people.
Give me all that marshmallow.
So Gertie knows about
Phew, girl. You're sticking your feet in salt and vinegar.
who
chips?
is what's the number one super villain. Say it again.
Gravity.
Gravity. Gravity is the number one super villain, right?
That's right, for little kids.
Yep.
Not
Yeah.
jail. Gravity.
Gravity gets us all the time.
Every single time.
So the Everywhere family wants to know what's your favorite state that you've been to.
Oh man.
Wait, guys, stop. I wasn't gonna stop.
Either Texas or Louisiana. I'd say both of those.
Really?
Yeah.
So everybody that we met when we first started told us to avoid Louisiana. It's
Oh
boring.
man, I love
No,
Louisiana.
but me being who I am, I knew they were wrong. I knew there was a lot of stuff in Louisiana, but everybody was saying the roads going into there were terrible. So to avoid
Well,
that for now.
I mean, if you've ever been to North Carolina or South Carolina, Louisiana is like a walk in the park.
I love you.
But I like having that you can be in the bayou or the ocean or
Oh yeah.
up in the out in the sticks all together, and the history there in Louisiana with the Creole Indians and all that stuff like that was really cool.
Oh, very cool.
So I think we're gonna we'll end up back there again at some point in time.
Now, have you guys gone fossil hunting here in Tennessee?
Not as a family I have in the past.
Where?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I would love to. I've been dying to go fossil hunting.
In this area, actually.
See,
Not
everywhere
long
we've
ago.
gone, I've looked for arrowheads and stuff like that, but I just can't get lucky.
Yeah, you got it. Well, and I mean, if you're going into like the touristy areas, I guarantee you, man, they've been. And if you're not taking sifters and tools, because what a lot of people don't like the arrowheads, like the nice ones and stuff, you do find them on the top, but a lot of times you got to dig down, take your shovel, take your sifter, and do a little bit of work. But I mean, you find some good stuff. I found hammers, and I've got
The mortar and pestle type
I've got
stuff?
all of that
Oh,
stuff I've found over the years. Where I grew up was like near the Illini Indians, the Illiniwek, and there was an old Indian burial ground not too far from my home where I grew up as a kid, and so that whole area was just smattered with Indian artifacts, which was pretty cool. So I've got, I've found spearheads that were foot long, and
That's
just some like just remarkable stuff. And as a kid, finding that stuff was just like, oh man.
You mentioned earlier, how many have you found?
I probably in my collection, probably close to 40,000, 50,000.
I feel like that's more than like the Smithsonian.
There's some pretty cool stuff in there. I mean,
I've got literally have your own
dinosaur bones, and it's some pretty cool stuff that I've shared with the kids.
Eleni?
Mud Mess. They are from.
We are originally from the South Side Chicago area, but now we live, our I guess hometown is Greenville, South Carolina.
Okay.
Okay.
And we're from Ohio, and I grew up in Cleveland, and there's a huge Indian presence there too, but I don't remember as a kid ever finding anything. Now, I don't remember ever looking either. Like I didn't know what to look for. So.
Well, see, what happened for me is when we were younger, we would just go play around in the creek. And then as a kid, I found my first arrowhead, my first tip, and man, it just hooked me. And from then on, my brother and all of our neighbors, we would just be down in the creek and we're down there for just hours and hours and hours. And
yes, that's what my childhood was too.
It's just playing in rocks.
Grandma Nay wants to know, what is the craziest place that you've been?
Craziest place?
I guess.
Oh, I don't know. I mean,
what's the craziest place we've been? I think Keys was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
The Keys, I really like the Keys.
Yeah.
So some friends of ours are the curators of the Mel Fisher Museum. Oh, did you get to go to Key West?
So funny enough, like when we were coming through, like driving through all that, going to the actual spot where we were going to park our RV, we saw so many things that we were like, yeah, we have to check that. Yeah, we have to check that. We didn't do none of that. We spent all of our time actually in Key West, so none of the stuff before it. So we went to like the beaches and stuff like that. We went to Fort Zach and stuff like that.
Yeah. So some friends of mine that I grew up with, their family ended up befriending the Fisher family when they lived down in Florida, and they ended up becoming the curators of the Mel Fisher Museum. And so all of the artifacts that were coming up from the dives, and they're still diving to this day and pulling up gold and rubies and emeralds and all that stuff. And I mean, they have vaults just full of these treasures, and they have to, because they have to bring them up, they have to log them with the state, and then they have to sit in this vault for a limited amount of time before they can either be resold or put into the museum or whatever. They have to be all cataloged, and the state takes their piece of it because it's state property. There's all kinds of weird stuff that go on, but it's really cool if you're ever down there and you get to check it out. Like they just have chain, like gold chain, and it's just miles long of these spools. Because see, what we learned was, and I had no idea, but back then they were charging. So you were taxed on per chain. Right?
Per link?
No,
or the
per
whole
chain.
Okay.
Right? So you would say, yeah, I've got one chain, but that chain was like
50 miles long.
Right,
okay,
right.
Okay.
And then they would also tax you on, you wouldn't get taxed on arms. So if you whatever weight. So
you get 2 arms, and that's it.
Cannons. So you wouldn't get taxed on the weight of your cannons or how many cannons you had on the ship. So there would be some ships that would make cannons out of, they have pulled up 2 cannons that weigh like 10, 15,000 pounds each, but they're made of pure platinum.
That is so incredible.
Because
how many times is she going to get hurt tonight?
So they wouldn't
this is why we always put them to bed. They just can't control themselves. All that sugar.
So they wouldn't get taxed on the cannons. So they would just have all these like gold cannons or silver cannon or whatever, because and then they bring it back and then they melt it down and it's silver. So it's pretty cool to learn all that at the museum. That's
So
like,
funny enough, that story reminds me of like, I'm gonna say pimps. I hope that's okay with you.
Right.
But they have gold teeth and all that stuff and all the jewelry they wear. That's why they wear it, because when they collect your stuff or when you go into prison, you can use that stuff to actually sell and you can get out. You can get your bond money.
right?
Yeah, same thing. Melt it all down when you're in prison. So that's actually pretty neat. I'd like to go to that.
Mel Fisher.
Fisher.
Yeah, he's probably, he found the Etosha, which is probably one of, if not the most famous shipwreck of all times. I mean, they pulled literally billions of dollars of jewels and stuff that all went. I mean, there's even a movie that was made about him and his family and people that tried to murder him. And I mean, it's a treasure hunting is a cutthroat business, man.
I believe it.
But yeah, if you ever get to make it down there, it's pretty cool.
I'm getting yelled at. Hold on a second.
Oh, people calling me out.
No, not you. Me. I'm ignoring people. Sorry, Mark. It's not. I'm not doing it on purpose. I got 15 kids to watch. I'm trying to run this show. This is my business here. Right? We would love to go to Gettysburg. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Gettysburg. I'm super excited. I've never been there. You know, one thing I want to do with the kids when we get there is take them on they do these ghost tours.
Oh yeah,
because supposedly it's like the most haunted, one of the most haunted places. So I'm like, are the kids too young to go on a ghost tour? Because I'd really like to scare the crap out of them.
Okay, I see what this one is. Okay.
Her head fell on a roof, picked her up, and
Okay, so Ed wants to know, have you guys done Route 66?
Parts of it.
Okay, very cool.
But not in its entirety. I think at some point, that would be a really cool tour. But man, there are parts of Route 66 that I would be scared to take the RV on. I mean, it's just
so funny enough. The ladies that were actually parked next to us when we first came into this site, they told us it was a mom and daughter, and the mom's mom recently passed away, and out of like memorial to her, they decided to sell their house, buy an RV, and travel. And what they wanted to do was go on Route 66.
Yeah.
She told me that there's parts of it that are completely destroyed.
Right.
There's no way you can do the whole thing anymore.
No, so we did some cool stuff like down around in the southern Missouri area where that Route 66 goes through the Merrimack Cavern area, which that place was pretty cool too. That's Jesse James' hideout.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, so there's like this cave system down there, and it's called Merrimack Caverns. And the water levels rise and fall within there, so they can access different areas of the cave at certain times. Well, at some point in time, they were able to access this part that had not been accessible for a very long period of time. And they got back there, and there was caches of gold and guns and all kinds of stuff, and supposedly they were able to link it back to Jesse James. And so now it's like this really cool like Jesse James title. I got footage of that. We're so far behind on what we're trying to.
Oh, so that hasn't been posted yet.
No.
So look forward to that, because now I'm looking forward to that. That's something I definitely.
That would be pretty cool. So yeah, the kid and they had zip lines, and you could go canoeing down there and stuff. That part of Missouri is on the Route 66 area. They have a Jesse James museum.
How amazing.
And all kinds of really cool stuff in that area.
And I love history. Like me and Jackson love history. The honey could care less, but that's stuff that I would love to do. And that's probably a lot of the reason why people keep telling us to skip over these states, is because they don't really care about stuff like that. But there's so many interesting things to see and do in these states that nobody would think of. And that's every state here in the U.S. has some historical thing that you have to check out.
Right. We call it hidden history because
I love that.
It's the stuff that, growing up in Illinois, we didn't hear the Texas history.
Yes.
And so Monica, my wife, when we were in Texas, what was the little town we went through? Gonzales, Texas. Never heard of it in my life. Because
that's where Speedy's from.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. But it also, we found out, was like a major player in the Spanish American War.
Cool.
Yeah. And there's a flag that says like come take it or something like that. It's like, I mean, it's
like a
and it's like huge in Texas, and we were always like laughing at the flag because it says like come take it. We're like, yeah, come take it. And we're like, what the heck, where'd that come from? And so we're driving, we're doing that, our hidden history stuff, and we stumbled on this little town of Gonzales. Found out that the Spanish had given this town a cannon to protect itself from the Native Americans. But then the tables turned,
and they were taking Texas back,
and they were trying to take Texas back. And Gonzales said they turned the cannon on the Mexican army, and they said literally, "Come get it, come take it," and ended up just demolishing this part of the Mexican army. And they made this flag with the cannon on it. It says "Come take it," and they flew it over the cannon, and so now it's this whole part of Texas history that was pretty. That for us was like that was pretty cool to learn as you're driving, right? But that's what we call that hidden history, and that's what we're kind of chasing down, and we're trying to give that educational stuff to our kids, because those are things that's not taught in the.
It's not.
I've never have heard that.
Maybe in that area.
I guarantee. Yeah, when we were down there in Texas, everybody's like, "Oh yeah, you never heard it." I'm like, dude, I'm from south of Chicago. Like I've never even heard of any of that, right? And so it's pretty cool.
Like that's how Ohio is too. There's so much history in Ohio, and nobody hears about it. Yeah, they only hear about the trains derailing it. But...
Right. Well, that's what I tell everybody too. Is the news always reports. They know they'll tell you how many planes are crashing, but they're not telling you how many are going to land every day. And that's to me is like all of the things that are out there that are the cool historical prominence that we can learn or teach our kids.
I wish more people were interested in stuff like that. 'Cause I love sharing it, and obviously this is another family that loves sharing it. So definitely.
Well, we're trying to bring it back a little bit,
Yeah, you got to keep it alive.
Nobody wants to see it. I know. I like it too, and I'm not even a history. I do not
because you would never think
understand history, so I don't like
it's
it.
Just
but
stuff
I
that happened
love.
In the past.
I like.
That's all it is.
I like all the. I don't know. I've been liking. Can I take one of these?
Yeah. That's what I really liked about where we're at now. Like
there's so much history.
There is so much history here, and I don't know if they know where you're at, but
I've mentioned that.
Yeah,
this is around the Natchez Trace Parkway, which is a huge trace. Do you guys know how long it is?
It's 466 miles.
Good Lord.
Yeah, it goes.
We've been on like 60 miles of it.
Kentucky,
in that 60 miles.
Kentucky,
alone,
Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi. I think it.
Oh, it goes through all of those.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a new member.
We did.
Yes,
Right.
Mark is a new member. Thank you so
much for becoming a member.
Francis, welcome. You're never too late.
So yeah, that was pretty cool. The buffalo used to come up and go to Kentucky, and they used to go to the Salt Licks, and that's what created it. And then the Native Americans started walking it, and it just became a natural trail. And then the cowboys would use it for a trade route.
I'm over here thinking that all these trails were made in the last 100 years, but from what you're saying, it's probably been several hundreds of years these trails have been around.
Yeah, thousands of years.
Yes. If the Native Americans were doing it, then yes, it has to have been.
Absolutely, and those are things that we learned when we were here too. Again, things that we weren't taught. But it was really humbling for us, and even for you, if you haven't had a chance to do it. But in the Meriwether Lewis park,
No, we'll have to check that out next.
and I mean, to me, like that's the quintessential. You've got two, you got Lewis and Clark, who could questionably be two of the greatest explorers, right?
In the U.S. for sure.
In the U.S., yeah. And one of them, there's a lot of mystery shrouded around his death. It was either murder or suicide or whatever. So we talked to a guy at the park the other day, and he was 100% positive that it was suicide. Oh, we went to a place today where the lady was like 100% murder. Oh. So it's like, I mean, it's like a hard line, and so everybody's got their local folklore of what happened to Meriwether Lewis, and so we went there, and it was just like a humbling experience for us to be, because we're exploring. you know?
Yes.
And to think that, like, man, this is like, it's kind of his gravestone is there, or his grave marker, and it's like it's a big pillar, and it's kind of broken, the broken pillar, which symbolizes a life cut short.
Oh, look at that! I just learned something.
Because he was only in his early 40s, I guess.
35.
35. Yeah. Thanks.
Would you like to come?
She's
take a
gonna.
spot?
My wife will put me in
Fill in,
check.
please.
I'm kind of busy.
You've done
with
a
your
wonderful
child.
job. You've done a wonderful job.
But-
You can keep him for a minute.
Yeah. So for us, it was like it took the kids there, and I wasn't expecting it, but both the kids went out into the field and they picked flowers, and they walked flowers over and set
Oh
it
my
on this
goodness, that's so
monument. And I
sweet.
was like, oh man, I was like almost like, dude,
You're doing
really?
a good job,
right?
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
But it was really cool to see the Pioneer Graveyard and all of those things.
Did you
that
guys
were
just
there.
release something? I just got a notification. Dean and Gertie, dinosaurs.
Yeah. Oh, that's we put a little clip out on. We went to this place down in Glen Rose, Texas. The Creation. It's
Oh yes.
the Creation Museum, and they have these. It was a lot.
If
for me.
anybody has ever been to the Creation Museum in
Yeah.
Texas, which part of Texas?
Glen Rose, Texas.
Glen Rose, Texas. Please comment in the chat
Yeah.
your feelings on that place. Hey, honey, Mark said he became a subscriber to help with your Starbucks addiction. He became a member. But funny enough, she's not drinking Starbucks
Pure love,
anymore.
pure
I,
love.
Oh, yes,
I cut
I am.
that. No, I cut that off. You're done with that.
No. I absolutely
So
love it.
Dennis said he's also a geocacher. So where do you geocache, and what should I look for to begin geocaching myself?
You can stay here. You need to finish your pizza. Bye.
But very cool. I would definitely like to check out this Creation Museum.
Well, they have this stone that
Wait,
is
hang
like the one that's shrouded in
Hang on.
mystery.
Bye, guys. I'm going to take the kids home because Baron actually passed out in Monica's arms.
She did a
And
wonderful job.
Evelyn is needing to use the restroom, and Yazzie is super cranky. But Jackson's
She's
going to read his
busted
book
herself like 15 times.
and eat pizza. Bye, guys. I love you.
Hey, remember, life's always fun when you're taking a risk.
Yes.
All right.
But I don't really want to take the risk going home.
But we still got Dean and Gertie here.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to tell us about your experience with the
Tell them
Glen
about
Rose
the
Creation?
the stone. Remember the stone that had the?
Hey, Todd, welcome, bud.
It's so basically what the mystery is, and I don't want to just leave everybody hanging
Ooh,
there,
a
but
Twix bar.
they have a humanoid footprint that's fossilized that has a three-toed dinosaur footprint laid over the top of it, fossilized.
It could be blue, though, but not white.
So what he's saying is there was a human footprint and then a dinosaur on top of it. So if you know anything about history, there's no way that could have happened unless
Unless
People-
history's wrong.
history's
Right.
wrong.
Unless people
And-
were around dinosaur
Unless they
time,
coexisted
like
at the same time.
cavemen.
Yes,
Cavemen are probably alive, because how would humans be started?
that's right.
Yeah.
How?
So they've done. They had all of this CAT scan, and they did all these scans to see if it was a fake, and so all the data was there. Obviously, I don't know.
It was real.
I'm just looking at it. I'm definitely not a scientist, but I'm just like,
I mean,
okay, so you've got all this data. To me, it looks real.
Pretty
yeah, it looks.
But at the
legitimate
same
to
time,
anybody,
like,
yeah.
Is it real or not?
I've been told for my entire 50-year existence that there's no way that man was around when dinosaurs were around.
Yeah, there's supposedly 65 million years that separates us.
Yeah.
Or
So
more.
the Creation Museum there it's the Creation Evidence Museum, and so this doctor that has curated this museum has now gathered evidence from the Glen Rose area of footprints, human footprints, dinosaur footprints coexisting, and it's compelling. But it's one of those places that when you go there, you look at all the stuff and you're looking at the evidence, and man, your mind, and even the kids were just kind of spinning, right? And
Full of Yasmin.
they had all kinds of stuff, and
How would you?
Dean and Gertie were both like questioning the guys that were there because they were talking about, dinosaurs being in existence when
How could it be real?
Noah's Ark
Yeah.
and all of that stuff was happening. And
at this museum, they have claims that shows that there was dinosaurs on Noah's Ark.
right, so
What?
Dean, that's when Dean's really like comes out and he tells the guy, he was like, okay, come on, like, you know, if there was an Indominus Rex on that on that boat, nobody's
No one's alive.
There was a movie made about this where a T-Rex was on a boat. He woke
Right.
up and everybody on the boat was now food. So.
right.
Yeah, everybody's dead. If there was a T-Rex on that boat, no one would. We've been doing this for over half an hour. They would
It's
already.
been 50 minutes, yeah.
They would already be dead by then if that T-Rex was out.
Yeah,
Even
we probably wouldn't have made it
Spinosaurus.
off
Oh my
the boat,
God.
right?
Unless
No, but it was pretty cool. Like, I mean, you know, so people say craziest when she asked the craziest. That was probably, I think, up until this point,
That
as our
sounds like it
family,
would
that
be
place
the
was
craziest.
pretty crazy.
Yeah.
To just, you know, wrap your head around all of
And-
that. And then when Monty and I left there, we were both just like, I mean, like the whole hour trip back, it was just question after question after question that we were asking each other.
There's so
Yeah.
much people.
And, you know, because
It brings everything into question.
yeah, because I mean, being brought up in a religious, being younger, I'm just like, man, this is like,
Yeah. And you both were raised Christian, correct?
yes,
Yeah, so there's always
Yeah.
that belief as well.
right.
Yeah, so there's a lot that came into speculation and question. It's so funny that there's places out there that are trying to change history like that in
Right.
the weirdest ways, in my opinion. It is quite strange.
Yeah, it was interesting. And then you get the whole, you know, then you're, you know, as we head up the East Coast, we're going to get all that old school colonial history and, you know, which I'm looking forward to that as
Heck
well.
yeah, me too. I love it.
I don't think the dinosaurs could survive on that boat. How would a brachiosaurus with the long neck survive like a room that's like short? A short room. How would its neck would be
Well, he was
baby.
sitting. They had to put him next to the giraffes, and you saw the giraffe's neck sticking out. He was even
Yes,
taller
they
than
had
that.
that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You know what your dad's saying? It was like a convertible.
Right.
They just stick their heads right out.
Like,
So they were the first ones to know it was raining really hard.
if a brachiosaurus had a movie theater and all the dinosaurs came, they would have the perfect seat, even though they had the wall seat, the back one, the very back. The very back is the
Oh,
highest.
you're
You know
funny.
what? Guess what? But if
What's
you
up?
have an enemy behind you, just sit right in front of them, and then they won't be able to see. When they move this way, you move that way. If they move this way, then you move that way. Why are we talking about this on a live though?
What's that?
That's my
You
question.
doing the hokey pokey?
That's why it's always good to have a friend sitting in front of you, right? So you guys
Right.
can watch each other six.
Yep.
You know what that means?
No.
When you watch somebody six, so if you think about a clock, the way you're facing is always 12 o'clock. So your six is behind you, right? So if somebody's watching your six, what are they doing?
Watching your back.
That's right, they're watching your back. So if I tell you to check out the dinosaur foot at 3 o'clock, which way do you need to look? There you go. Yeah, you guys are quick. Wonderful job.
7, 8, 9, 10. I see a little male behind me. Yes, this is our back door kitchen. Listen, turning into a.
So George, where are you off to next?
Are you guys going up to Hershey?
We are going to go to Hershey. I
So
think.
that's eventually our next stop.
Yeah.
Hey,
We're going to start making our way back towards the East Coast. We're going to stop in Ohio for a little bit, see family,
Okay.
celebrate some graduations and some much needed family time with our actual families and stuff like that. What's in there? I think it's almost about time to go to bed, kiddo. It's almost 11 o'clock.
Holy moly.
Those marshmallows go through your system yet?
That means it's probably midnight our time.
That's right.
Yep.
Jackson, actually, all three of them sang karaoke tonight. Do you guys want to talk about that?
Yeah. No.
Dean came out of nowhere with one of the coolest songs ever.
Insane.
What's insane? Where's that from?
Husband Hotel.
The Has-Been Hotel.
Mom and Dad
Has-Been
said they
Hotel,
make
right?
a huge mistake when
I've never heard of it until tonight. Have you guys ever heard of the Has-Been Hotel?
I actually have.
Now, we watched Cuphead. Do you remember the Cuphead show? You guys haven't watched that?
Full disclosure, I'm a terrible parent. And
No,
yes,
it
I
happens.
let my kids watch
do what they
Has-Been
do.
Hotel, which is...
It has a lot of bad words, but I still like it. If you're watching this, ask your parents or let your parents check it out before watching it.
Yes.
Because,
Adult supervision is required.
And the camera's up here above
You guys can look over here if you want.
Because hello.
But if you haven't seen Cuphead, it's like Cuphead is a toned down version of what you guys watch. So I think you guys would like it.
And it's about hell and heaven. And hell
Oh, very nice.
in heaven is the bad one. They exterminate hell because there's lots of demons. And then hell is the good person.
Very cool.
So it's like a
And
switchback.
that song was from there, which we've heard that
Now-
song before.
Yeah.
Now I know where the insane in the song comes from.
Which that's what kind of hooked us to begin with, is we heard the songs and I was like, man, they got a pretty cool soundtrack.
Yeah.
And then I was looking at the cast, and the cast is actually really solid, like voice actors.
See, and that's how Cuphead was too. They're
And
really famous people.
we were like, yeah, let's watch an episode of it. It's on Prime. And about 5 minutes in, her and I are looking at each other like,
This
but the
is
kids, Dean and Gertie, they've
This is an adult-related show, and it has a lot of bad words. And they said Why are we talking about this on my kids?
Exactly.
Are my kids supposed to be watching
So we're trying to
this?
tell people
What
we're
is
good
happening?
people.
Right.
Do I need
But
to
we were
call
talking about
FBI?
them singing karaoke. That's where the song is from. How
Yeah,
many songs did you sing, Dean?
I think I saw. I saw 3. He sang 3. No,
So
4.
I think last time, one of the times we went live, we mentioned that there was a guy right behind us who was doing karaoke night. Well, this time we actually joined him. We were the only ones there, and it was great. And the only reason, me and you were just chatting over here,
yeah.
and the ladies
Yeah.
took the kids over there, and the
Oh,
kids.
no.
No, the kids went first.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Jackson and Evelyn were down there, and
Oh
we were
my
going to
goodness.
try to
And
find
you guys
them.
were saying you're bad parents. Kids are off running off, joining circus crews.
Right.
Well, I mean, it was a Taylor Swift tour.
Oh my goodness. That gentleman is wonderful, by the way.
Yeah,
He's
he
an
let
awesome guy, yeah.
everybody's friend.
Yeah, that was so cool. He very accommodating, no judgments. He just
Yeah.
wanted you guys to have fun.
And
And you
that
guys drew in
song-
crowds.
Guess
I know.
what? That song that I sang, I didn't even need the person to sing it for me. I already know that.
I know.
I didn't even need
You
to know it.
did.
I was like,
How unprofessional.
over and over and over and over on my tablet.
This
So.
is your manager speaking. No, you're gonna have to do that next time.
What?
I see the comment. What do you want me to say about it?
CreatorSpring.com? What the heck is that?
There, you're on. You're on speakerphone.
Oh, okay. Oops.
You're on speakerphone now.
Oh, okay.
Good lord.
Say it.
She was saying very naughty things to me, guys.
Like what?
All right, guys. So I put it in the chat, but I know not everybody can see the chat. So I wanted to mention, if you didn't see our post,
Wow, there's
Jackson
some
has
funny.
his own clothing line, and
What
you
is
all
this
can
one
purchase
for?
a shirt with his own
Lol, the
drawn
kids are so
design on
cute.
it.
Yes.
And I
So
did,
Jackson,
pin the
Jackson's
comment,
design
What
is
is that?
and
finally
it's
on
on
a shirt.
Teesprings as well.
Okay. Do you want me to click on that?
Wait,
That's kind of cool.
thank
Yeah.
you.
Is
There
it
you
the
go.
shirt you're wearing?
No. So he actually drew us a logo,
Okay.
and we've been trying to get it
Thank you.
made. Like that's why she was asking about
Thank
your guys'
you
logo.
for
'Cause
saying-
that's I think that's kind of design we wanted to go for.
Okay.
So she finally found somebody who could
I'm
make
going-
it like that.
I'm
So now
going
we
to
have it.
read one of the
We actually have the
comments.
logo, and we're putting it on shirts and stuff.
Oh, okay.
and whatever.
Awesome. Nice.
She just hung up on me.
LOL. LOL.
Yeah, we just used I used an old school thing, and we did a
Lol.
I don't know if people
LOL.
whatever, but
The kids are so cute.
just did a
Lol.
cartoon
Thank you.
version of Dean and
LOL.
Gertie and threw them
Funny
on the.
Yeah, and it looks awesome.
It was
I
quick.
like
I
the
was
logo.
just like, yeah,
I was
this
singing
and this, and we
songs
explore the
with
world. Cool.
Jackson, and I was singing Country Road. Come from the bite and Country Road with him, and he never heard me on the Country Road, but he did hear me because I was singing in the microphone. I didn't hear you, but I did see you. He
Yeah.
was singing in the microphone saying,
That's one of your favorite songs.
Bite, doing the bite song. And then I'm
Join
like
us for a
singing,
bite.
yeah, and I'm like singing with him. He's like, yeah, go on, come on. And then I'm
Wait,
like
what
singing
does
with
that
him, like,
say?
la, 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 la.
They're
Why don't you guys
arguing a
that
little
one?
bit.
You-
Sometimes people
Your
argue.
bite, Grandma Nay.
I think
What
he's
does
got
that
the
say right there? No longer around.
Yeah, they're having an argument because he mentioned that something about the dinosaurs, that there was lions and tigers and cheetahs and all kinds of other predators on Noah's Ark, right?
Yeah.
So the dinosaur thing, there
So
could still
like
be
there's
predators.
tigers, there's
Yeah, they would
giraffes.
just have to
there were
separate them. So that's what he was saying.
elephants,
It's
Maybe there was a
possible.
dinosaur hat and the
Like I said,
animal.
the place was really cool, and it
Actually, maybe.
if you're ever down there, like
There's,
definitely make it.
That's something I definitely want to
Yeah.
see
I
now.
want to do karaoke tomorrow night.
He only does it on Saturdays, but we could do our own karaoke.
Right.
Yeah, we do it all the time.
He does it on Saturdays.
Yeah, he only does it on Saturdays.
Oh.
Oh, bummer.
And you guys are moving out soon. We're moving out a couple days from now.
Yeah,
too.
we leave. We head to Williamsburg.
Oh,
next.
somebody just mentioned Williamsburg.
Yeah, we're gonna spend 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, Mark said Williamsburg is great.
Yeah, we're
Oh,
gonna
very
we're gonna
cool.
be 3. If there's anything that you think we should hit there for sure, but I know we're gonna
What does
do
that say?
Colonial Jones.
What?
James
Mark
Town.
is saying that he believes all the animals were babies on the ark.
Yeah.
Could be. So maybe they had a baby.
Actually, yeah, that was in the video.
That's a really good point.
Yeah, like they left the grown-ups behind. They took the babies so the babies could grow up in the grown-ups.
That's what they said.
That was actually what they said. Now that I
Oh,
think
no
about
way.
it, so yeah, they said that.
Yeah, Mark.
Because that
great
was his one.
suggestion.
So
You were
when
actually right.
Dean questioned him on
Wait, what
the
does
fact that
one
there was
say?
a T-Rex, he said, "Well, it could have been a baby T-Rex." So yeah, maybe.
Ah, yeah.
It has to be a baby.
It could have been eggs,
Or eggs,
exactly.
yeah.
Because why would they bring a full?
But then how would you know if it was male or female? Because
Maybe
you had to have
Divine
one of
intervention.
each. Yeah, exactly. Okay, yes, that's the answer to everything.
Well, can't lizards and frogs like
You have to keep one at a
Not
certain temperature and
necessarily
one at
all of
another
them.
temperature.
they can?
Or maybe
don't
they could just paint the gender
Like,
symbol.
like
on
you don't
each
get to
one
check that box
to
after
know.
it hatches.
I mean, that's what they do today.
Wait,
I
what
thought they
does
could
that?
change.
What does that say?
So this
Not
is
all of them.
that's
Oh.
the honey, my
Certain
wife.
species.
She's saying Jackson is selling his shirt line to get a new Nintendo Switch.
I miss my old Switch.
Yeah, I know. So his speedy little body, as you guys can tell right here, look how fast he's moving. He left it in the bathroom in Florida,
Oh no!
and somebody instantly scooped it up. There was no chance.
Of course, they're not going to turn that in.
No, of
Yeah.
course not.
Okay,
It's
at
not
least
like
you
a
can.
toothbrush.
Yeah, stuck in the toilet. Then you would never could. If it was one of his, they give it to me.
Yeah.
What if I wrapped
Do you guys want to tell everybody thank you for subscribing? And
Thank you for liking and subscribing.
Would you guys wanna do these
Thank
on your
you
own?
for
I think you guys could do a
subscribing.
really good job. Come on,
Oh.
seriously. I think you guys could do a really good job
Very
doing your
late.
own lives.
Yeah. Thank you for subscribing.
Yeah, I
and with
think it would
that,
be fun.
folks, we're gonna end this live and let Jackson pick his nose off camera. Ooh, my leg
You
went
want to help?
No, I don't want to.
We're looking for all kinds of gold and artifacts. Jackson's just finding it on his own.
Very late.
Thank you all so very much for watching tonight, and really thank you so much for subscribing as well. You guys are awesome. We loved hanging out with you guys. We hope to see you again soon. And
Absolutely.
funny enough, our
Thanks for
paths
having
might
us.
cross a lot more. Yeah, of course, anytime.
I hope they do. We've had a lot of fun with it.
Hello, Jose.
Yes. So thank you all once again very much. We love you all, and we'll see you next time.
Good.
Say goodbye, guys.
Goodbye. Goodbye.